Hello. How's everybody doing, man? Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm just over here. It's Happy Friday. I was making a video earlier today about just speaking about the Star Wars saga. I got Copycat from Egypt, which says something that a lot of people probably don't know. I didn't know either. I tried to invite Dre on there. I don't know if he probably sees. He's probably busy. I'm not sure, but yeah. So the Jedi was allegedly originated from Osiris, Ptah, which is Thoth, and also Nig. I got so many names for this guy. For Thoth, we got Nigish Zida is also Thoth. Right? So in trying to find more understanding of myself, everybody, I read the Bhagavad Gita, which I'm still reading, and it says that Rajas, R-A-J-A-S, means energy. It's dominated Rajas. So people that are dominated by Rajas, it says in the Bhagavad Gita, that they're passionate, which I am, but they're quick to anger. They have a short fuse, which isn't good. And they're greedy, it says. Which I don't think I'm greedy, but yeah. So, guys, we're just talking today about Adam and Eve. I'm just going to make it a very short segment because I want to talk to you guys about Adam and Eve and how it's made. Hi, that's little Harley. That's the little baby. She's just a little baby. She just likes to be baby a lot. So, Ashtar was a Canaanite deity. Therefore, they're pushing their monotheism. So now Enki and Ningishzida, which is also Thoth, because they move their minds. That's why the meditation I tell you guys is important, because they move their minds from one body to another body. And that's already been done, guys. If you look at Project 2045 or Project DARPA, look that up for yourselves and you'll find that out. That's already happened a long time ago, so it's not impossible. It's already being done. So Enki and Thoth, they found Homo erectus and Denisovans. I know Homo erectus is supposed to be the apes, the monkeys. So that's what the Homo erectus was. And they found in the east and west of Alkebulan, which is Africa. Now, Enki made us with his essence, with the Homo erectus, which are the apes. And Enki modified the Homo erectus with his essence and created us humans as a slave race to excavate gold from earth and ship it to Nibiru. Why do you ask if they're doing that? In case you guys forgot, because remember they had the atmosphere problem. So they need to pulverize the gold so they can throw it up in the air and it can cover their atmosphere. That's the reason why. Now, guys, I wanted to also mention to this, these tablets that we're reading and everything, they are predated over 250,000 years, some of them. They said they were in existence for over 250,000 years, which is a long time. The Bible is only 2,000 years old. So that's not very promising. But again, we don't need anybody, guys. We have each other. You have Christ inside of you, Christ consciousness. That's what they mean by that. But let's get back to this Nibiru thing, right? So they were unsuccessful because he tried to make another slave, he's trying to make the slave race the slave human race, and they just kept making them stupid, either one arm too short. They just came out with defects and they couldn't get it right. So finally, after making it unsuccessful, they built a perfect human slave. And the first couple times, but they, like I said, they didn't get it right. Now, they named the first human that was perfect. It finally came out perfect after like 10 tries. Adamus. Adamus. Yeah. They called him Adamus. So, Adamus, he went ahead and he made he couldn't procreate, he didn't have nobody to reproduce with. So what they did is they got 7 Anunnaki women, and they were like, well, since we already did this, essence, it came out so perfect, let's go ahead and get these 7 women pregnant with Anunnakis. Well, they thought about something even better. They were like, well, what we can do is, and by the way, guys, all these births are being done inside of a laboratory through insemination. Yes, that's being done now. So, yeah, it was done back then. Dissemination. Yeah. Remember, guys, the technology is way ahead of us. You guys are like, we're just like so far behind. And we're coming out of these tablets. Like I said, tablets shouldn't have anything talking about no atomic bombs or anything like that unless, it's real. Which is real. All that stuff is real, man. Remember, what they're telling us is myth is actually reality. It's kind of like a backwards effect thing. You know what I mean? So back to Adam. So they made Adamas. So then they went ahead and Enki was like, well, let's give a break to some of the Anunnaki women. We're going to get inseminated with humans in the stomach, and they will give birth to more humans. So they went ahead and made a woman. They made a woman. And remember, Genesis is not what they told us. So they made 7 humans. So then they used the same formula and changed the gender to take the load off of the Anunnaki women, and they made another woman so that humans could procreate. And that's how we created. Because if you do the math, guys, there's no way that math isn't right. That math just doesn't make any sense, man. Doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know. That math to me doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? But I guess my boy here wasn't on here. Let me see if I can just text him real quick. Let's see if he gets on. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yo. Let me see. Yeah. See if he texts back a little bit. Yeah, I've just been just trying meditating more. I want to get this a dude. I also, guys, on TikTok, I'm going to be doing another show with one of my buddies too. His name is St. Pete Dave. He's pretty cool. St. Pete. Dad, I mean. Yeah, he's we're gonna do a little show there. Trying to get something going on TikTok too. Trying to get as much exposure with everybody, man, so everyone can just kind of wake up, see what's really going on. You know what I mean? Because it's real out here, bro. It's what's happening. There's so much stuff is happening. Like, it's just so much things to talk about. Portals, time travel, which that is no longer far fetched, man. You need to start paying attention to that too. Small details. That's why they don't want you awake. They want you subconsciously asleep. There's so much tests that they do, so many things that they do behind the scenes. Like I said, Project DARPA and Project to Ancient Secret Knowledge, and also Project 2045. Yeah, so Project 2045 is another one. Yeah, guys, but we gotta always stick together, man, and do the right thing. I'm still watching the procreation. Like I told you, I want to show you guys what the creation was, how they made us. The Igigi were not gonna do the load because they were tired of doing it for so long. That's why they went ahead and they had to make that was their solution in order not to have war with us. Now, Enki's in the beginning was always like, "Hey, man, they're not creatures," and Neil and everyone else want to treat us like that because we're just slaves. But he was telling them, no, they're beings. They're celestial beings. They're beings. And that's how we have to respect them. And that was the whole problem with Enki. That's why they didn't like Enki. They didn't like him. He liked us, but they didn't like him. Supposedly. Like I said, that's up for debate. I have no problem with that. To me, that's a healthy debate, people, because at least you're not lost and you're consciously awake and you're like, okay, because the vibrational frequencies is what's the important thing that you need to know. With Enlil and the Anunnaki and those things, let's be honest, we still got to go through it. I respect Billy now. I respect Billy and what he's doing, and he's done a lot of hard work, man. And the guy's not stopped. It's always like a machine, man. The guy's not stopped. But yeah, I respect that. But again, like I said, we got to investigate on our own times, which I'm doing, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot of things. It's a lot. I'll tell you one thing: I never run out of material when I'm talking to somebody. Never run out of subjects to talk about when it comes to this kind of stuff. But looks like Joe's kind of busy today, guys. We're just gonna cut this a little short. I'm still reading through the Bhagavad Gita, guys. Make sure you check it out on YouTube because I put a good video there that shows the pineal gland, how you're supposed to activate it. I guess the guy was telling us, and then after that, it shows you the other guy talking about the chakras, how you're supposed to call them out. I wanted Dre on here because Dre always talks about that a lot. He says that a lot about that. You know what I mean? He's talked about that before, but. Also, I'm going to try to get another guy on the show that I work with somebody that his best friend is really like deep into this, man, into the meditation and stuff and the spiritual realm. And I really like to talk to this guy to see, because this guy's been doing it for like 30 years, bro. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty interesting to, try to get him on the show. But guys, man, stay safe out there, man. Just make sure you meditate. Sorry if I haven't done a show in a while. It's just a lot of stuff going on, man. And I've been a little bit under the weather recently, man. It's like the weather's up and down, man. So like it's so up and down. It's crazy, guys. I get sick as heck, man. I get real sick. I mean, it's no lie. It's like 80 degrees, and then all of a sudden, boom! It just goes down to 40. I'm like, wait a minute, man. What is this? Like, it'll go down. It does this thing too, 60, then 50 at night. And remember, I work at night, so it just goes into gradually more lower and lower. And next thing you know, it's completely gone. But man, look, man, you guys stay safe out there. Be easy, man. Remember, man, we're all one. Take it easy. And actually, let me see some. I think there's somebody online. Let me see if he wants to come on. I don't know. Let me see. Can I invite him? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Who wants to be funny? Let me see. I can't invite him. I guess that's so weird. Okay. I invited Steve. I invited Boogie, didn't I? Well, I can't invite Boogie. Okay, that's all right. That's okay, guys. That's all right, man. We're just going to wrap it up, guys. You take it easy, man. Stay safe out there. Make sure you check me out on TikTok. Make sure you check me out on YouTube, man. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? All the information I've been putting for you guys, you know what I mean?
Why would somebody do such a thing?
Oh, look who it is. It's the scumbag. Hey, what's up, Weezy?
What? What's up, Weasel?
What's up, Weezy? You
What's
okay?
up, Weasel?
What's up, man? You okay?
Oh,
Scumbag?
yeah, I'm hanging in there.
Yeah?
I'm keeping myself busy, man.
I'm trying to, buddy. I'm trying to. Everyone's crying about the Panthers losing. I was like, dude, who cares, man? They got to lose, so they can't win everything.
Well, I care because if we face Tampa, that would suck, and if we face Toronto, that would suck. But if we stayed in first place, we would have faced Detroit, and Detroit, that's a sweep. I would take Detroit all day.
Yeah, I think we'll smash anybody, man. Maurice should just tell him, man, look, I feel like they're not even playing full. It's impossible. It's 82 games. Like, how the hell do you even get – it's like playing football 82 times. 82
Oh, no,
games.
I hear you. I mean, you can't continue winning.
On, man. Like, how much punishment can your body take? Why you think Ed's like, yo, bro, I'm going to sit this out until the playoffs come, bro. Please, I got like a fractured foot. What, didn't he play with like a fractured foot the whole entire playoff?
Yes,
and I remember, if I'm not mistaken, and then he had a pulled groin, another one, and he played with a pulled groin too, another playoff. I'm like, dude, come on. And then people that tell me the guy's not tough, come on, man, shut up with that. A pulled groin, that sounds pretty messed up. And he played. Yeah, I remember that. If I'm not mistaken,
did you see any parts of last night's game?
Oh, I seen my cousin Weasel.
Yeah, you saw how they went after him.
He tried to spark up the team, but everyone's tired, man.
What do you mean spark up, dude? He was targeted. What are you talking about? They came after him. Remember, your friend Weasel. He doesn't start fights. He does headshots, and then he gets scared, and then he gets into a little fetal position on the ice, and he doesn't fight. But this time he had no choice because the guy that went after him, if you remember, he played for Arizona. And that was the day that Cousins went and hit a guy that was already on his knees.
Yeah,
hit him right in the head. So in retaliation, that was the whole Weasel thing started because instead of fighting, Cousins fell to the ground. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Cousins got hit and boarded, and he got a concussion. He was out for a month. That's what happened.
Yeah, I remember.
So he was
right there by the
by the boards. Yeah. So this was the fight to protect the honor of a teammate that's no longer this guy's teammate, but he hates Cousins that bad that he went after him and fought him in the first period. But I didn't get to watch the game because, of course, I'm in the Matrix and I'm working all nights like you are. But starting next week, I'll be in the mornings. Yeah, I'm in and out of the Matrix, my friend.
No, dude, look, I gotta do on TikTok that we started off like I guess I got sensitive like a little, and then I went off of him wrong, so then I recanted and went back, and now He wants to do a show with me. Since he wants to do a show on TikTok, though, that he wants to monetize it. I guess I got to look at how we're going to do that. And like I said, man, that's what you do, bro. You just make shows all over the place, dude. He has a lot of followers on it, so we can use that also, which is good. But it's to awaken people. And that Anunnaki story is pretty cool. But look, it's up for debate, right? What I mean by that is I was watching this guy named Samuel, that he's actually a 10-year psychiatrist over in he's over in, I think he's in the Philippines. But the guy knows his stuff, man. And he's saying that you got to be careful of who you listen to. That's when I hear people argue about, oh, it's not, and Leo's Enki, and Leo's good, or we didn't come from Anunnaki. I said, you know what? I'm okay with that. Because that's a healthy conversation. That's a healthy debate. What I can't do is the whole monotheism bull crap, bro. I'm not doing that. We're not doing this, Jesus. We're not doing that, bro. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? We've been around for 250,000 years, and you're telling me to follow some 2,000-year-old scroll? Are you kidding me, dog? Are you crazy? When there's been floods all over the place? And then the only thing you guys got is the Ark of the Covenant, and they already went 4 times. You guys got busted. It's an energy thing, bro. It's not even no scrolls down there.
Okay, so
the Vatican keeps the secret. They find
I can tell you this.
Oh, they got it. They take it, and then they hide in the Vatican, but nobody cares. We're just going to follow blindly because we were made. That's what I was going to show today. We were made to be told what to do, bro. And that's why it's like that. But a lot of people are waking up, man. A lot of people are getting that spark saying, yo, you know what? This guy's right. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to go pay more money to my pastor so he can get a Lamborghini.
We agree.
Jeez.
But I've told you this before.
It's pathetic, man. It is.
I've told you this before.
Hey, it's like me telling you and Steve right now. I had a vision. Hold on, Boogie. I talked to God. Oh, really? Yeah, you did, sir. Yeah, I talked to God. And he told me, son, he told me just like this. He talked to me. I can't clear as day now. He said, son, I have to reward you. And I said, what? What? I want you to build a store next to your church. And I said, but God, why? And he responded to me that only me and only I are going to be able to ride Ferraris and Lamborghinis in this store I'm going to build. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Are you serious? Oh, look at this guy. Hey, what's up, buddy? Are you kidding me, though, bro?
By the way, this segment of the Ho Weasel Show is brought to you by Reef Donkey IPA.
What the hell are you drinking, man?
It's a local Tampa beer. But listen, I told you this a million times. I'm going to tell you again. Okay, a lot of those writings were to control the masses.
Yeah,
it was to control the masses because guess what? The rich needed something in order to protect their money. If there was no laws, what would prevent you back in the day? We're talking about, 2,000 years ago. What would prevent you from going and robbing a rich person? If there was no fear, there was no jails back then, there was no police back then, what would prevent you? The fear of God.
Nothing. I'm a criminal in heart, so sorry for saying that,
but
everybody.
if you made the people believe, that there was a God out there, well, guess what? And people feared him. Guess what? It protects your money, wouldn't it? And that's I believe that's where all the basis comes from when you're talking about scriptures and all this other stuff. Now, then I could go the other way around and tell you, do you believe 100% in science also?
No, that's what I was trying to say. Like the vibrational frequencies, yeah, that I believe 100% from all of the proof that they have. But the Enki and the Anunnaki thing, that's a little. We're going a little further there. That's just a hypothesis to me. That's why when somebody argues with me about that, I like that. I'm like, well, do you believe that? No, I don't. When they tell me, look, but I don't believe in religion. I believe in myself, spirituality, and I meditate. That's it. That's good enough for me, bro. All right, you're good to go, man. You know what's up, then. You know what's going on. It's the whole monotheistic ideology, bro, that I have a problem with. Because it's just really stupid, bro. It just doesn't make any sense. You have no logic at all, man. Your logic goes out.
Let's look at present time. Do you know now with social media, okay, we are catching the government at a lot faster, in a more faster rate in all of their lives. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah, I know that's that.
So now, before what used to be conspiracy theories, before what used to be myths, right, are
Yeah.
now proven fact within hours and within days. I mean, you know, this war that's going on right now. Think about it. I mean, they're
They're
doing
making
it.
a fortune,
They're
man.
doing it. They're doing it in real time, and they're killing off all the brown people. And guess what?
Yeah, they are.
It's clear as day. It's clear as day. If there's no doubt about it, they just want them out. They want to take over that land, and they want to
Yep.
just go ahead and then you look at the media, and if you disagree and you say no, I
Oh,
support
forget about it.
Palestine, you get fired on the spot. Did you see Candace Owens? You know who she is, right?
Of course, what happened to her?
She got fired today, and it was just because. Listen to this. She just said it's really sad that they're killing babies. They're killing the babies, right? And she got fired for that because guess what? They are her media company is owned by the Jews. And then guess what? You're not supporting
Well, they own
us.
pretty much
Guess
everything,
what?
buddy.
Get out. And the myth of the Jews control the media, the Jews control the money. Well, guess what? It ain't a myth no more, man. It's happening in broad daylight.
Yeah, I know.
Because
It is. Even
if
that's
this
what Kanye West was saying. Kanye West said that, and then not only
yeah, but
him,
he went to the extreme. He went to the extreme though.
Yeah, well, no, but no, the one that said it right though, the one that said it the correct way was Ice Cube. You know, Ice Cube. Come on, now he's calm. He just said, I'm not part of the club, and he goes, "Did you know that the same people that that own the record labels where they put out the rap music own the prisons?" I was like, "Wow, what a monopoly, bro! What scumbags!"
He wasn't.
Like,
He wasn't
that
talking.
for facts. I was like, "Man, that's
I thought he was talking about the. I thought he was talking about the male rape that was going on. I thought he wasn't in the Diddy Club. That's what I thought he was saying.
Oh no. He meant like he's not in the club. Like he said like him and Cat Williams. They're not in the club, buddy.
Hey,
Him and Cat
honestly,
They're not
I
part
have
of
one
that.
question for you. Be honest.
But,
Do you think this guy? What's his name? The Philadelphia rapper. What's his name, man?
Meek Mills.
Meek Mills.
He got raped by Diddy.
Yes.
Oh, shoot, man.
Did you see
But
that?
I don't know why that rumor would come out if it ain't true.
Okay. Did you see that?
No offense, Meek. No offense. I like you, Meek. You okay, buddy?
Did you see that one? Did you see that one picture that they're wearing matching leather outfits?
Oh yeah, that's if I see that picture, don't tell me that. I'm gonna say right away, yeah, they stepped. Look. It's like I said. First of all, LGBTQ. We love you all, man. Love lesbian people. Love all gay people for real. We mean that from the bottom of our heart. You're all family, us too. Now, just wanted to let you guys know that. That's how me and Boogie.
But you know what's sad? You know what's sad?
People like to use that and try to be abusive and say that no, it's not like that. We love you all. We love you for real.
But you know what's sad about this? I'm gonna tell you right now, Hater. You know what's sad about it is that used to be a myth that to get in you got to get raped in. And you used to talk about it 2-3 years ago before it was even famous. You even said it, and too bad we weren't recording back then. But 3 years ago, you were talking about that crap. Now it's coming out on the news.
Yeah, because
and everybody knows.
They're having these parties, talking to these little boys, and telling them that they're gonna, they're gonna give them all this stuff, and they're gonna do all these things for them, and then next thing you know, they wake up. I hate to say it, but with a condom sticking out their booty. that pretty much goes down, man. It's pretty messed up. You know what I mean? And it's okay if it's consensual and they're okay with it, and they're gonna, but not okay if they're raping the, the dude. Because this was something I wanted to clarify. Just because somebody's gay doesn't mean they want to get raped like that. Because doesn't mean they want to get raped, bro. I've talked to gay dudes before, and I asked them just before, like, yo, man. They were like,
the worst one. The worst one is
like to get raped like that. They say that's that. Almost every one of them said that to me. They're like, they'll fight the guy to not get raped. I'm like, oh well.
The worst one is
single. If we're single, and then if we're single, especially, and there's a pretty woman that tries to rape us, you know how usually we submit and shit, right? Like if you're a dude, Well, I thought that they would be the same, but no, they don't think like that. They're like, no, hell no, I ain't like that. No. Screw that. They're like, no.
Hater, what about that Nickelodeon story? You heard about that, right?
Which one?
About the guy's name is Dan Snyder. He was the producer of all these different kids shows, and the guy was a pervert. I remember watching the cartoons when my kids were, or not cartoons, but teen shows.
Is that the
I
fat
remember
guy?
watching.
Is that the real fat guy?
He's a chubby
The
guy, right?
heavyset guy?
But
Okay, if
he's
it's
not
the
heavy.
heavyset guy, bro, let me explain something. If it's the heavyset guy, I love Hollywood. I love Pedalwood because that's pedophiles, bro. Because that
Right.
thing's
Okay.
been going
So
on for like since
so
what's that girl name? iCarly, brother. So
correct.
check what iCarly
That's the
was.
same guy. Same guy. Okay. Listen to
That
this.
guy's a scumbag, bro. They got
Listen.
proof of him having. Dude, how are you gonna tell me you're gonna come and walk in and you're like, sir, hater, what you doing with 13 and 12-year-old girls having a party? You by yourself. Why are you doing that for?
Right.
And he raped a lot of little kids, bro. Girls and boys.
Listen
Girls
to this.
and boys. You're a pervert with both of them.
Right. Now listen to this. The crazy part about that whole thing, crazy part is that if you ever watch those shows, dude, the penis jokes that they made those kids do. I mean, there was one video where Ariana Grande is sticking her finger down her throat, like simulating that she's deep throating a penis, like crazy crap. And it was broadcast live. And I remember
that girl's been traumatized. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it a million times again. That girl thing got raped by them. I know for a fact that Selena Gomez got raped because she kept going into depression and all this. And I kept looking her up. I'm like, wow, how funny. She's all depressed, but she's never on drugs. Whoa, that's kind of ironic and weird. But we'll just say that she's just crazy. No, I wouldn't be the guy's raping her and she can't say nothing about it. I wouldn't be the guy who molested her when she was in Disney or wherever the freak she was doing her stuff. Look, I'll say this much. Those people are real sick, man. They got a lot of sickness on them, and they really need some help. And I'm not going to pray for nobody because we don't pray. All I'm going to say is for the universe to just go ahead and hopefully open them and lighten those people up one day. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't even think Billy Carson was like those kind of people. I seen a video of him today talking about how screaming at your kids and beating them. And he was crying, bro. He was like, oh, that almost every human being, because it's true. Think about it. We were all raised, man. He's like, all those human beings are like that. They don't realize it, but they're pretty much traumatized and hurt. And he was crying about it. Like he was like really like genuinely crying. Like, man, that's messed up. He goes, I don't scream at my kids, and I don't yell at them, and I don't hit them.
I got mixed emotions about that.
Huh?
I got mixed emotions about that because
me too. Because
I believe there should be. I believe there should be some discipline.
We're raised that way. Okay, we're raised that way. You got to discipline. I understand that, but there's certain ways you can do it. I'm pretty sure he has ways of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't know how I feel about it. I just said what happened with the dude. It was kind of.
Well, listen. Here's the thing. You want to be a very good parent. You don't beat your kids, but you need to know how to discipline them in other ways, right? And I thought that was my way of going when I took care of my kids. But at the same time, I think if I would have put the law down with my foot and putting it up their ass once in a while, I don't think that would have hurt that much.
I don't think you did. I mean, dude, you were raised by your dad, bro. I was there with your dad, so trust me. I mean, remember, we're a product of our environment, brother.
But here's the thing.
I didn't come out. Huh?
This generation is soft because of this now.
No,
and that's the fact.
We all know
because
that.
everybody in our generation decided to go, okay, we're not going to do what our parents did. We're going to do the opposite. And then what happens is now you got a whole bunch of soft kids that all they know is play video games. They don't know about socializing. They don't know about the dangers out there. And they're soft.
I can't really talk bad about it because I used to play video games a lot like that too. I just stopped it because I got older. 42 years old. I'm not going to be playing video games at 42 years old. I'm sorry.
I do.
I don't have time. Nope. I don't have time for that.
I don't have either.
No, I have too much stuff to study over here, bro. Look, man, if you should look at my TikTok, dude. That guy, I was actually very proud of how I handled myself with that dude, man. It was going to go south real quick, and then I just stopped it, man. And then on the way to work today, there was this poor black dude, bro, with a freaking gas thing, bro, letting us know, like, yo, and everyone passing him by in the rain. And I just stopped. Was like, bro, let me let this guy in here, bro. Let me just let him in here. I took him to the gas station, was right down the road, and then just took him back. Boom. And that's it. And I was just like, man, it's crazy how the guy's showing you what his intention is. Yo, I need gas, and people just passing him by, bro.
Well, I passed by today.
Well, you're going to work is different. I was going home.
No. Right here in my neighborhood.
I got to pass him by too. Unfortunately, I got to go to the Matrix. I can't.
Right in my neighborhood. I'm doing errands, and I see a homeless guy, and he goes, "I can't lie, I just want beer." You know what I did, right?
You gave him some beer.
I rolled down the window, and I said, "Yeah, man, I'm looking for Sam Adams summer ale if you have any." He's like, "No, I need beer." I'm like, "Oh, I don't have any beer for you, sorry," and I kept on going.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. The guy's homeless and he's looking for a beer.
It is what it is.
I mean,
bro.
come on.
It is what it is.
Come on.
Man. It is what it is.
Hey, if you want to drink the good stuff, try Reef Donkey.
What the hell is it?
5.5% IPA.
Because I got too much of a stomach, and I've been sick as hell. I think I'm gonna go get some wonton soup because I'm sick, dog. I need to get some wonton soup or something. Bro.
Are you working? Are you working without a sweater?
I'm going to the Thursday Islander game, dude. I still have one thing left there. If you wanna, I don't know if you.
You know the losing streak started when you went to last week's game.
Shut up already! Stop it already, please.
You are cursed. I do believe in cursing.
I don't want to tell you the record of us going to the game this year. We can win to 10 games. Going to be 10 games already, dog.
Games. Also, you see that camera behind me?
I'm sorry. What?
You see that camera behind me?
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, this show is being recorded by Google Nest also.
Google
Nest. If you want high-end security, get Google Nest. Right, it records everything.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sergio Martin 3495. On Instagram, I can't even tell you my Instagram. I can't remember it, but guys, the link will be on there. I mean, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna actually save this one, and I'm gonna.
And if you want to follow Luke,
my YouTube channel.
If you want to follow Luke,
it's gonna be me and Luke. It was supposed to be a Dre, but then Luke showed up when I see your list. I was like, okay, I'll put on Luke. Why not? We can talk about other things too.
Hey,
what happened?
I could talk about some things.
Steve disappeared.
What's that?
Steve disappeared.
Yeah, I think he's a little upset. I didn't post that one episode. We did a good episode on hockey. It was an hour long, an hour and a half. But he just put so much personal information out there, and I wasn't going to edit all that crap out. So I was like, you know what, we're just going to abort ship here. But you know what it is that Spotify also, like you said, Spotify, you really can't monetize it. So, I mean, we want to monetize. That's what we want to do. So, I mean, TikTok.
Monetizing on TikTok, but how? I don't know how. I don't know how to do. I know I'm going to get to the monetizing part on YouTube because I'm up to 750 subscribers. I'm almost up to 1,000.
TikTok Live, I know you can. TikTok Live, that's how you monetize. You got to do live shows.
Oh, okay. So that's what the guy meant by that. Do we do a live
show?
Okay.
You do a live show.
I definitely can't use the same content I use on this one. This one I did on Adam and Eve. I skipped the Star Wars one because, dude, look at this, right? Check this out. This is so fucking funny. Pita, also known as Toph, also known as Ningishi. Look at this. Ningishi Zida. What the hell is that, bro? Oh, and Hermes, too. The guy's been Hermes. This guy has changed his mind into so many bodies, bro. And that's why I'm like, Joe, that's what I want to learn, man. That's why I want to master this, bro. I'll freaking change my mind once it's getting on to another avatar body. I believe we come back, man. I'm starting to believe those Akashi records is all real. I'm really starting to believe that stuff, man. I really am. Akashi records, just my own belief. But it feels good, guys, to hear people just be consciously awake and be, oh, no, Enki is the bad one and Lil's the good one. I don't care. That's fine. That's a good argument. As long as you're awake, you know that there's planets up there. Not like one guy told me there's no planets up there. What? Wait, what did you? There's no planets up there. What? What do you mean? What is all the planets and spheres that we see when we look at the telescope? Then what is that? What do you call that?
Let me
The guy
ask
said,
you
"Oh,
something.
those are different dimensions." I'm like, "All right, look, buddy.
Let me
There's
ask you
9
something.
dimensions. I know that much. I think there's
We're
15
denying.
dimensions in your body.
Are you denying the fact that there is a galaxy out there?
No, there is. The guy
Oh.
is, not me. I know there is.
Who's
That's what I
denying
want to
there's
hear.
no galaxy? The
There's
flat earthers,
galaxy, there's
right?
the cosmos. I believe in all that stuff, bro. Hey, my little Harley, she's over here crying. Little Harley, this is my baby. This is my baby. She's my little baby.
I give your dog credit. It did not poop or pee in my house when you brought it by. So
She's a
I
good
give your
dog.
dog credit.
She's a good baby, bro. She's a good
But
baby.
it did leave a massive log in my backyard, and you never cleaned it up.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, buddy.
You know, a proper dog owner would bring baggies.
Yep. Well, guess what? Look at that butthole right there. See, it's clean. All right.
Oh, Jesus. So how long were you on here?
Huh?
Because I just picked up my phone and I saw you on here. How long were you on here?
Not very long. House is about to kill the show right now. I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to order something to eat and go eat. You know, I'm trying to do the fasting thing, Luke, and I can't do it, bro. It's like telling a hippopotamus not to eat.
It depends on what you're doing to suppress it.
What I should
You
try
have
to do is meditate and eat meditations. You know, do something like that.
You know, but you also need to do water is a good alternative. You need to drink a lot of water. My fasting when I was doing fasting, for me, water helped me a lot, and also I smoke cigarettes, so that helps also. Suppresses the appetite. But
the hunger that we want.
what you don't want to do.
Bob's doing okay. Ekblad will be back.
Oh.
Barkov, Rodriguez, and Reinhardt are the best line in hockey right now.
Oh, you're talking about hockey again. Listen, we're in trouble, okay?
Oh, God.
And,
you know what?
And the reason why we're in trouble.
If you say that again, I'm going to have to cut the show off.
Okay, it's not because we're losing, but it's because we're getting a little soft here as far as the way we're playing.
They're tired. They're not going to play 100%. They're going to wait, like I would, and tell you, hey, man, you know what, Luke?
What happened to Oposo?
We're going to knock it down to 20%. When we need to, we'll start ramping it up. And I know that Maurice is like, come on, guys, come on. But when it comes to those playoffs, you're going to see everybody just ramped up like a fucking 1,000 miles an hour, dude. And that's how it's supposed to be. You got to go out there, like, play. Like, you got to go out there and hit those guys, bro. Like, if you're going to die, if you don't hit them hard, bro. That's how they got to do it.
The only thing that I hope.
Do like Jack Trouba, like guy Trouba does to everybody. Everybody hits. He's so bigger than everybody else. He just tries to beat the shit out of everybody.
The only thing I hope, Hater, is that when the playoffs start, they know how to turn it back on, because if there's one thing that the last 40 games have told us is that they could turn it on at any time, but they just turned it off the last 4 games, and that's the scary part. Even Dallas, they turned it off for the first 2 periods, and then they came back and won in the third period. But, you know, the scary part is, you know, can they turn it back on when they want to? And like I said, if they lose the rest of the way out and they only win a couple of games and they make it to the playoffs and they're a 3rd seed, that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when it comes to the playoffs, can they still play that same style that got them, you know, in first place for most of the year, you know?
Everyone knows what we're about, man. Everyone knows that we're the best team. Everyone knows that we check better. Everyone knows that when we're fully healthy, that they're all in trouble. And everyone also knows that we're trying to get healthy. I wish you could sit those guys and put some backups in there, but it doesn't work like that in hockey. Because then you got to settle down in the minors.
They could technically. They could bring in some minor league help. The problem is,
I would sit my guys down and say, look, guys, I know they want to play. I said, look, guys, I love you, but you guys got to sit it out a little bit, man. I need you guys to do some maintenance over here. I need you full. Think about it. When they're fully healthy in the playoff, dude, that's remember that they got to start healthy in the playoff, because by the time the first series is over, none of them are going to be healthy, bro. Nobody's healthy. After the first series is over, forget pucks, sticks,
the best part
checks,
about
all that,
us
forget about it.
the best part about us being in first place was the fact that we could have the last 5 games coasted and put some minor leaguers in there. Because really, at the end, you really need the last 5 games or so to get these guys rest. You don't need to rest them right now. There's still 15 games left. You know, the last 5, you know, you're talking about the last 2 weeks. You know, you give them some rest because at the end, you can't rest everybody, but you got to rest your Kachuk, your Barkov, your Ekblad. You know, you got your key players because those guys are key players.
Yeah.
Even though I don't want Ekblad next year, I think Ekblad is over the hill, but you need to rest him because he cannot withstand a full season.
Yeah, bro. I think we're gonna be fine, man. We're gonna be good. We're gonna do just fine, brother.
Well, my original plans was to go up there for the playoffs or go down there for the playoffs, and it's been canceled. So I'm not going for the playoffs. Hopefully, we face Tampa. I will go. They face Tampa. I will go to Amalie Arena and watch them there.
Arena, huh?
Yeah, show up in enemy territory.
Wow. Well,
I got the nuts for it.
For a playoff game with them bastards. Yeah, I mean, hey, man, if you're up for it, I'm up for it. I don't care.
It's only an hour away, man. It's better drive.
Okay, that's just not like the guy that was annoying next to me and my girl. But I'm gonna get something. Yo estoy haciendo algo comer. I'm making myself something to eat right now.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go.
I'm gonna talk to you later, bro. Thank you for saving the show. I was by myself there. I was kind of dead there.
Yeah, I saw it. You're struggling.
Yeah, I was by myself. Who am I going to talk to myself?
Well, that's how you practice. Hey, the more you practice, the better you get, actually.
Yeah, I'm not doing that bad. I'm getting a little better. But take it easy, man. Be safe. Everyone, peace, love, and tranquility. Everybody, make sure you guys check YouTube and make sure you check Luke DeCock, which is a weird name, but okay.
He doesn't show up much, but if he shows up on your Spotify, just click and subscribe, I guess.
All right,
give me some money.
Take it easy, everybody.
Later.